Hey world travelers, welcome back to our Croatia series, where you'll see David and I go to some of the top destinations in Croatia. Now, in case you're new here, we're Kendra and David Lucas of Lucas World Travel, and we're on a journey to visit all of the countries in the Balkans and Eastern Europe. After spending 2 fabulous weeks exploring Zagreb, Rijeka, Plivica lakes, we're now in Rovinj, and we're really loving this sunny seaside town.
Today we're taking a day trip to Pula. Now, Pula is known for having one of the best preserved Roman amphitheaters in the world, and we're so curious to see how it measures up to the beautiful amphitheater we saw back in Italy. So stick around while we show you the best attractions in Pula, as well as sharing our tips on getting the most out of your visit. All of this in this episode of Lucas World Travel.
So we're at the bus station, about to take a day trip to Pula from Rovinj, Croatia. Now, Pula is just a 45-minute bus ride south of Rovinj. You can get the current bus schedule at getbybus.com. And buses leave quite regularly, almost every hour. Round trip, the bus ticket was only 62 kuna. That's about $9.50. We're walking to the arena right now. It's only a 10-minute walk from the bus station and pretty easy and flat to get there. So already the arena is within view.
So as much as I love castles and Roman Colosseums, and this is the perfect example of an awesome Roman Colosseum, we have to keep in mind that these weren't happy-go-lucky times. The Romans would have subjects that they've conquered and battled, and Christians and people like that, and their entertainment was not soccer or football. Their entertainment was killing people. So they had some brutal fights in there, and they also had lions and tigers, and this was entertainment for their people in their day and in their time. So that means at a place like this, there were a lot of dead from events like this. So very solemn, but great. As you can see, the structure is a beautiful facility.
Entrance tickets are 70 kuna, which includes access to an exhibit underneath the arena, as well as access to the arena floor and the stands. So just imagine 23,000 people in these stands, cheering the gladiators, cheering the prisoners about to be sent to their death, and cheering the wild animals fighting each other and sometimes fighting humans too. It was a bloody, bloody time, but I bet the city enjoyed the entertainment.
You better know that if you found yourself on this court, this side of the fence, and not up in the stands, this was where it was life or death. You put it all on the line. You had one time, one chance, and hope it worked out for you.
Today, this arena is beautiful, peaceful, and full of history that makes it an absolute must-see when you come to Pula. After the arena, it was time for a quick bite to eat. These local bakeries are a great way to save money. You get very delicious, freshly baked food. We got 2 of these bricks for 25 kuna. So my brick is meat filled.
Mine's very soft, it's full of cheese, and it's good. It's delicious.
So a very quick way to get a quick bite to eat while you're sightseeing and not break the bank.
Keep it moving.
So like many cities colonized by the Romans and the Venetian, they had city walls. These twin gates are all that remains of Pula city wall. So definitely stop by once you're done with the arena. Now, the good thing about coming to Pula is the city is so walkable. Everything is within easy walking distance, making Pula a great option for a day trip.
Hey guys, this is the triumphal arch, the Arch of Sergii. It commemorates the family of the Sergii family that fought in a battle of Actium back in 27 BC. So when you won a battle back there, you wanted everybody to know it. So you built a monument to yourself.
After the arch, we set off to find some amazing Roman mosaic tiles.
This mosaic was found after World War II underneath houses that were destroyed after a bombing and believed to be created in the 3rd century AD. It's well preserved, and actually oftentimes these were preserved because someone built a city over them.
It is unfortunate that the city had to be bombed for this piece of history to be found, but these mosaic tiles are gorgeous to see. Now, Google Maps does not take you directly to the mosaic, so it can be hard to find. But when you see the children's park, you want to walk through the parking lot. In between these buildings is where you'll find the mosaic tiles. And it's worth finding. Next stop is Forum Square, where you can see Pula City Hall and the Temple of Augustus. So there used to be multiple temples here, but all that remains now is the Temple of Augustus. If you can believe it, this temple was completely destroyed during World War II. They spent a full year in 1945 rebuilding the temple, and you can hardly tell that it was destroyed at all. And for 10 kuna, you can enter the temple to see some nice Roman sculptures. After admiring the ancient artwork at the temple, we headed up the hill to the fortress Kastel. So this fortress was built in 1630 by the Venetians. Now Pula was an important port city, so they wanted to make sure it was protected. And up here, you get a great view of the city and the sea below. Definitely make your way to the top. And honestly, the view of this arena never gets old. I could look at it all day.
Okay, we're going into the Bat Cave.
Protection on indoors. We're going to Strausse. So we got a combined ticket to the Fortress Castle and to Strausse, which are the World War II tunnels. So we're going into the depths of despair under the city of Pula.
Oh, it's cold in there. Okay.
These tunnels were built even before the First World War. They were built by the Austria-Hungary monarchy so that they would be able to have strategic defense mechanisms for this port city that was so important to them. And naturally, they used it during the various world wars for protection and defense as well. There's many different ways you can get in and out of these tunnels, but we're gonna head back toward the twin gate. And for 40 kuna a person, I say it's worth doing both. Now, after a long day of walking around, we're gonna refresh ourselves with a beer and a nice view of the arena. So we're trying a local beer, it's Dirce, and it's pretty tasty. And a refreshing way to end our time in Pula. So even though the Romans left these fantastic ruins behind for us to admire, I still think that lifestyle of wanting to conquer the world is not the way to go. Now, I love to travel, but I believe you should only take the knowledge and the experience with you and only leave behind your footprints. Well, that's our journey. Good luck in planning yours. Up next, we're taking you to Split. So be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell to see another beautiful Croatian town.
Imagine being in a... Go for it.
I
Wait, do it again. You gotta do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Why you messing it up?
No, I didn't get your feet. I got everything else. I didn't get feet. All right, ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, I like it. I love that.